Well, hey, good morning, everybody. How are you? Welcome to a new week. Hope you're doing great. This week we are doing the live tarot class. If you're somebody who's interested in tarot, this is a master class. There's part of it is recorded information, and then there's the live sessions, which are super awesome. Lots of great questions, lots of good information coming. So if you want to do that, the link is below. Also, the link for all extendeds are below. Extended content, whatever you'd like to see. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you. Got Charlie here. He's all set, settled in, ready to go. I'm going to do a little bit of something different this week. I'm going to do a card for each zodiac sign. A message for you this morning, one card from this deck, and then I'll pull a card or two from a tarot deck, okay? So let's start with Cancerian energy because we are in Cancer season now. So let's start with Cancerians. What is going on for you guys? Okay. Okay. Wise leader, I've been getting a lot of this. You guys are really primed, okay? Primed, I'm getting the word primed. I feel like you're on the precipice of doing something very new in your life, but also being a leader for others. So it can be part of your journey, obviously, to find what you're here to do. But then I think you'll be surprised at the amount of people who are following you, or who are looking to you for information, looking to you for guidance. Cancerians. Yes, look at you on the path here. Eight of Cups. Wow. That is cool. Okay, look at that. So, in the course of looking for true love, Cancerians, coming up against a lot of obstacles right now, 10 of Wands and Knight of Swords. And I feel like the only place to go for information is yourself. This is about really tapping into your deep inner knowing. The reason that you're on this path and headed towards that 10 of Cups, which you are, is because there's some things that need work. 10 of Wands, what is this? What is the pattern that needs to be put down, right? And it's like, tutta suita, put it down, okay? Tut sweet. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is for you, Cancer, that's the thing that needs to be put down. Okay? And I feel like tens, I've got tens here coming to a conclusion. Something coming to an ending. Why you chose to walk away from this other relationship, or this relationship right? Doesn't seem like acrimonious, or doesn't seem difficult. It just seems like it's not working for you, especially when you're on your new spiritual path. This is for those of you who are waking up to your spiritual path. And the endings need to come because you can't carry that with you. All right, you can't carry it with you. And it's not just about traveling lightly. It's also about energetically and emotionally, you can't carry it with you. You've got to release any of this past relationship in order to fulfill your path. Okay, Cancerians? I'm just going to keep going here. So moving on to Leo. Moving on to Leo here. What's up with Leo? I'm going to do 3 and then I'm going to pick up the cards, okay? Leo. Joy and delight. Very fifth house. Creative energy. Joy and delight. Finding what makes you happy. Being okay with it. You know, sometimes that feels a little bit like, oh, should I be indulging in this? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. I'm just getting very positive. Open your heart to joy. All right, so Leo. Ah, there's your card. Overcoming past difficulties. 6 of Wands, definitely overcoming past difficulties. Lovers, 8 of Wands. Talk about fast energy there. Fast. That's like the definition of fast. That Cancer card, Cancerian, the Chariot here. So overcoming. I feel like you've really done a lot of good work here, Leo, and whatever was holding you back, you have overcome it. You have taken the steps you needed to get away from a situation that was very difficult. There's new love coming in very quickly. This is like the arrows of love, right? Like Cupid. And wow, this person could be traveling to you. I feel like you guys could be traveling to each other. Like you're both on this path. All right, you're both on this path. You're both looking for, you're both choosing love, and that's going to just sort of bring you together here. So that's coming. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancer season. Yeah, that's coming. Open your heart to joy. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Okay, do it. This is pure Leo energy and pure joy energy. I like it. Pure joy energy. Very, very good energy here. Okay, Virgo, message for you this week. Fogged in. Kind of the opposite of Leo here. Go slow, take your time. Something is blocking your vision. Something is blocking your vision, Virgo. And, this is on purpose, right? It's like trying to slow you down, and it's doing a good job. So you're going to need to have some patience here. And I know you're really good at that. You're good at that, Virgo. So I'm not worried about you. But 10 of Pentacles here. Magician. 4 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. One more, please. 4 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like you might have been in a relationship, okay, and wanted to strike out on your own. Wanted to leave that behind. Can I just do this? Thank you. Wanted to leave that behind. Leave that other relationship behind. And unfortunately, what's going to be happening here, Virgo, is you're going to find yourself stumbling into all kinds of, how come I can't do this? All kinds of minefields, financial minefields, other people taking advantage of you. I think you thought this was going to be super easy to do, to leave this behind. And now you're going to need to put in a lot of time and effort on getting back to 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, whatever that means for you. Like if you left a relationship behind, that's done. Okay, it's done. But I think you thought it was going to be a lot easier. Like, not such a big deal to leave that behind. There's something that's making it a big deal. All right, so you're going to need to manifest the new thing. And I feel there's some, there are some issues along the way. There could be a financial problem. There could be other people taking advantage of you because you thought it was going to be easy. You could get to the place where you're just like in a crouched position, like you're not wanting to hear or talk to anybody, very much holding back. And that's the moment when you're like, okay, I need to put time and effort into what I'm looking for. And I think you might have just, okay, this is a situation where, hey, I thought this was me. How come I can't do this? I thought this was me, right? The 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. You thought that you were like the one who had it all together. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna go in a different direction, and I'm gonna take my 10 of Pentacles and 4 of Wands with me. But that's not what's happening. What's happening is the universe is hearing you say, like, I don't want this. I don't want what I have right now. And I think you're really confused about why the universe is giving you situation that is like, feels like a pushback, okay? And so I think you're going to have to take a stronger look at it. This is why you're fogged in. There's some mindset issues here that need to be worked on, especially around money. I also feel like somebody, whoever made you think that leaving this behind was a good idea, I feel like they're the ones who are luring you. Someone's luring you. Virgo, someone's luring you. So you're going to have to start fresh. You're going to have to, this is going to be a situation where whatever you brought with you is going to get pulled away. And so now you're going to have to start fresh. And that's why you're fogged in here. It's like you didn't know, you weren't choosing what you wanted. You were choosing what you wanted to walk away from. And so now there's this this vacuum. And as you know, nature abhors a vacuum. So you're going to have to decide what it is that you want to go toward. It's not just about the absence of a relationship or the absence of being where you were. It's now, okay, let's make something to go to. So the universe is keeping you fogged in until you figure that out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, so we're going to switch decks here for Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. We're going to switch decks. For this week, this is the week of June 22nd. So that's what the messages are for you guys so far. So let's look at this one. I'll move over here. So Libra, let's see where we go. Libra. This is all for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the characters as usual. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much. All right, so I do these morning messages Monday through Friday. If you like the extended content, you can subscribe to it instead of just one-offing it. All right, so let's see. Libra, flexible. Libra's really flexible. I think that's not a hard position for you at all. I think this is a time of 19 goes to 10, goes to 1, a time of assessing what to keep, what to let go of, seeing how things could be used or implemented differently in your life. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 3 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. So you are in a pretty good place. Underneath, you are feeling masculine energy, feminine energy, feeling a good balance for yourself, flexible. And so now you're in this position of 10 of Pentacles, but someone is on the path here, likely an air sign or an earth sign, okay, Libra, to do some harm here. And so just like heads up, Libra, there's somebody, air sign or an earth sign, who's wanting to maybe take advantage of your generosity. All right, 3 of Wands here in the opportunity. That tells me that your opportunity for continued abundance just flows. This person doesn't, the person that's on your path here doesn't realize that. Okay, Knight of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming out of this fine, but this person could be a little younger or could be much more immature around the idea of love, stability, anything you can imagine that you've created for yourself. Whatever you've created for yourself, this other person, it's like they're jealous of it. Okay, they want it for themselves. They want you to nurture them. They want you to take care of them. And they're kind of like, they feel like they're on the battlefield all the time. They feel like they're out there doing battle. And so you're like, okay, well, I'm happy to, offer this love and nurturing to this person. I'm happy to do that. But I feel like this person has a real feeling of jealousy. for what you have. And even like the more generous you are, the more magnanimous you are, the more jealous they get. It's not really your problem. Okay, Libra, it's not really your problem. Right? They're just confused. So, I would just be like, this has nothing to do with you, Libra. This is somebody who has a problem in terms of manifesting abundance. They don't know how to do it. I feel like you do, and it's okay. I feel it's okay to help this person along, but they are going to have to step up. They are going to have to step up soon. So, because you're going to run out of magnanimity. You're going to run out of that, and it would be nice if they would get something from it other than just someone else doing the work for them, or abundantly nurturing them. So I just want to say one thing, not necessarily for Libra, it could be for everybody. When I talk about energies that you are tagging as old loves or old people coming back into your life, that can be true, yes. But also it's someone who, if that is an unfinished business, someone who bears the energy signature of that can come in. So it can be a completely new person to you, but the cycle is the same, right? Because that other thing has not been fixed or worked on or completed or something like that. And they have chosen a path that isn't really going to bring them back around to you. But when I see some of the comments of like, oh no, not that Capricorn again, right? It's like, well, it's probably not. It's somebody who's going to remind you of that lesson. That can happen too. So just be aware of that, okay? So Scorpio, let's see what's up for Scorpio. Let's see what's up for Scorpio. Yeah, never-ending story. That's what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That you're in a situation where you keep having the same lessons coming back around. And you know why that is because they're not completed. There's something about maybe you haven't learned the lesson that is important to learn. Maybe you've learned some lessons from it, and you're like, okay, I guess I've learned that from that person or from that situation, but maybe not all of it. There's a little bit more to learn here, right? Underneath is 8 of Wands, communication, fast-moving energy. 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Woo, Scorpio, I like this. 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So I feel like you have done a lot of battle in terms of relationships. And I'm using that because it's like this is the card of coming back from battle, victorious, right? You're victorious, and there is a new beginning at hand, Scorpio. This is something that you'll have to take action on in order for it to work for you. You could also be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag. And if this is another person, when this person comes across your path, you'd be like, hang on, cowboy, I got questions. All right, so Scorpio, you're going to now do a little more digging, right? 10 of Wands and Moon. You could feel this person has a lot of secrets, or you just are assuming they have secrets based on your past, right? You've overcome something, you've won. And because this is an old cycle, this person may be like, oh, wow, I wonder if this is the same lesson. I wonder if this is that person back again, that I have to learn from this, about this again. Yes, that's true. You do have to learn from this, but you don't have to completely hold yourself back. I feel like that's not super helpful either. 10 of Wands is to put down that burden. Yeah. Okay. So you could have dealt with someone who was an earth sign who had a lot of secrets. Okay. And now it's time to, no more secrets. I'm going to ask all my damn questions. Okay. I think that's a good idea, Scorpio. I think you're going to need to really ask a lot of questions before you take action. This is an opportunity. I think this person is Aries, Leo, Sag. King is a very good energy here, very high vibration energy. But I don't feel like you're not going to give this person your trust right off the bat. Not that you ever do. I mean, Scorpio's not known for giving trust right away. But I think that whatever battle you went through is going to make it even more of a hill to climb for this person to gain your trust. Okay? All right. Saggies. What's up for Saggies? It's interesting that we got that never-ending story right after I'm talking about new people can come in for the same lesson. Soulmates. Saggies. Saggies. Soulmates coming in, my darling. Soulmates coming in. Let's see where we go here. You know. You know, right? Chariot. Temperance, there's your card. Wow, 3 of Cups. Celebrations, happiness, Wheel of Fortune, more Saggy energy, Queen of Cups. Very nice. I feel like this is somebody who could be a Cancerian or a Pisces, water sign, or watery moon. All right, I feel like here's your energy, the Jupiter energy and the Temperance energy. The universe is working to bring you two together. Someone's coming via car or some kind of vehicle. I feel like it's a car. I feel like they're traveling to see you. Traveling to see you. 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups. So your resistance, something flares up, okay? The resistance, you have resistance to this person. And it can be about past hurts, right? It can be about past hurts. So I think there's going to be some kind of resistance, and then like a putting to bed, a putting to end a difficult time. You guys could have some kind of altercation or some kind of conflict. I feel like there might be a third party here, and you might find out about that. And there is a resolution to that. So I feel like this is a nice healing ending to this. It's not for the, for this week. It's not really going to end. It's just going to end a scenario between the two of you. Yes, 9 of Cups. So healing, wish granted. This person is exactly, there's a catalytic event here. So I've been talking about catalysts for a couple days. There's an event where somebody needs to stand up for themselves. Somebody needs to ask questions. Somebody needs to say the answers. And then there's an ending to, okay, it's like, okay, enough, right? There was an episode, I'm not a huge Roseanne fan, but I did like her back in the day. And Dan, I mostly love John Goodman. And John Goodman's father, who is like a very famous actor, I can't think right now his name. This is on Roseanne, and he's getting married to Crystal. And Dan has always held him responsible for all kinds of stuff in his life about not being there for his mother and all kinds of things. And Dan's father, Ed, says, hey, you know what? I'm not apologizing for this anymore. I've apologized for this for the last 25 years. I'm done. You're either with me or get out, right? And it's pretty much like that. And Dan decides to forgive him. Dan decides to have this be an ending. It's like you can't hold this person responsible for all the hurt and pain in your life. You can't hold this person. It's not their problem. It's not their fault. Okay, there's something here that's not their fault, and you're making them responsible for it. Okay, so now that's a clearing of that energy, which is great, because what's ahead is very beautiful energy of healing and getting what you want. So there you go, Saggy. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I like that. All right, changing decks. So you could be, I see Cancerian energy, could be dealing with a water sign. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, I see that. So let's move on. I'm going to change decks again. Going to move on to Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm going to use this deck again. And this. Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, let's see. Capricorn, what is up with you, my darlings? This is the week of June 22nd. If you're speeding ahead to the Capricorn reading, hello. Welcome in. We've got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces next. Yes, I will put the time codes. Yes, 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 I will. All right, let's see where we go here. All right. View from above. Capricorn getting a bird's eye view. This is cool. It's like bringing you some perspective. Bringing you some awareness of things that you weren't really seeing before. Your perspective was too narrow. All right, so now you're needing to see from above. Six of Wands. Three of Swords. Five of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Empress. Four of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So there's somebody really good here coming along. Taurus, Libra, a Taurus or a Libra. I feel like you could be resistant to this person coming along because you're busy nursing a broken heart here. But the view from above is, hey, you overcame something. This is temporary pain. Okay, there's temporary pain right now. It's just going to take a little time. Seven of Pentacles, just a little time to get over this. And there is somebody good coming in. You may resist them. Okay? Taurus and Libra, you may resist them. Right? You're just focused on your work. Not really giving them the time of day. And maybe for a while. Maybe you need to be single here for a while. Love yourself a little bit more. Look at the big picture of this relationship. Why did it happen the way it happened? I feel like this person might have left you behind, okay? And you're just like, okay, why did this happen? So, it would be good for you to have some time to yourself, and then new love can come in. Okay, Capricorn, just give yourself a little bit of time here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 months, 4 or 5 months, something like that. Not too terribly long. But what you're gaining here is you're gaining perspective. You're gaining awareness of, get the big picture of patterns, but also of, when you pull out from this pain, it doesn't hurt quite so much. I mean, you want to process it. You don't want to let it keep building up in you. Capricorn, so give it some time, 4 or 5 months, I think. And then there's a new person coming in. Brandy new. So you're going to need to do that work because this person coming in, I believe, is really a great person for you, the right one for you. So you're going to want to be ready. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. That is also about seeing things beneath the surface. That is about seeing things as not what their outer expression is, but what their true energy is. And that's what you're going to be doing. Okay? Page of Pentacles, seeing things from a new perspective, right? Gaining some clarity. 5 of Wands, Hermit. Yes, absolutely. Queen of Swords, asking yourself questions. You could be looking at multiple people here in your life and trying to decide which one. Lovers, which one for me? All right, there's multiple people here. I see Virgo, I see Gemini. There's going to be a nice celebration soon, a happy, joyful experience. Knight of Wands, Justice, Ace of Swords. Yes. So this person, you could have a Virgo or a Gemini or a Libra that you're dealing with, Aquarius. So another air sign. Queen of Swords. You're looking very deeply at what's going on with your situation. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So you could be resisting this person. You could be giving them a hard time a little bit because you're, in this fresh new energy of, I'm just learning who I am after many years of having problems. I'm just sort of relearning who I am and what I want. And I think the opportunity is to ask this person a lot of questions. I feel like there's some kind of lack of clarity on your part around this relationship or this possible relationship. Need to ask, need to get to the bottom of something. Worried about this person being a player. You could be worried about that. Needing to balance that out. Most definitely, needing to balance that out. Okay, Aquarius, so that's for you for this week. I feel like I said, Virgo or an air sign, somebody who is, I feel like they're a little bit convoluted, but they could just be like holding back. They could just be not telling you everything. Maybe it's none of your business until we get committed or something like that. But you're definitely needing to shine the light for yourself before you can move forward, okay? Narrow pathway, this is for Pisces. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Tread carefully, Pisces. That says to me the situation is perilous. It could also be exhilarating and exciting, like it's not a sure thing. This is not a sure thing. You're going to have to really be on your game here for this person. I see Knight of Swords underneath here. Death. Eight of Swords. Fool. Setting yourself free. King of Cups. Tower. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. I don't like that narrow pathway with this Tower. I feel like you are wanting to move forward with a person or wanting to move forward in your life, but you feel even though you're going through some kind of big transformation, you feel very stuck. And so you could just like break out of it and like, oh, I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to jump. And I feel like that's not a good idea. When I see narrow pathway, it's like, be very careful. If you jump, if you just do this like very impulsively, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see Scorpio there. And it could have some adverse effects. This thing could blow up with this person. But then you could have more people coming in. Like if this person isn't the right one, there's more coming along. And I feel like it's more about you trying to decide what it is you want. I feel like the Scorpio energy of transformation and then not being able to see a way forward. It's very frustrating energy. So the Fool is like, screw it, I'm going for it. And I don't think that works very well. So you're going to need to, you're going to move on from this. But this is a momentary explosion where from it, you're going to be able to build something new for yourself. You may still not know where you're going for a little while here, but you will get there. You will be on your way. But it's going to require you to build something for yourself first. So if you're breaking out of an old relationship or breaking out of an old job or something like that, it could be very satisfying. It's like, something happens at the job and you're just like, I'm just going to quit, screw it. And you go in there and you're just like impulsively quit. And then it's like, that felt really good for the day, but then you're like, okay, now what? And it's going to require you to build something new so you can move on. Okay, Pisces? So that's Pisces and Aquarius and Capricorn. So next is Aries and Taurus and Gemini. And we'll be done with the cycle. So let's see. Oopsie. Come here, you. All right, I'm going to change decks again. Let's move on to... All right, here I'm going to use this deck. And I'm going to use this deck. Okay, so Aries, whoopsie, come back here. Aries, what's up for you guys? What's up, Aries? Message for Aries today. Message for Aries for this week, please. Message for Aries for this week. All right. Exchanging gifts. All right, Aries. I feel like you might have found somebody who is on your level, who is your, I don't want to say equal, but like emotional equal, somebody who you value very highly. They value you also, in case you don't know. They think you're just amazing. Not sure you know that. Underneath is Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Another 8. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign, yes. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Where are we going here? Judgment. 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. One more, please. King of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. So there you are, Aries. I feel like this relationship is showing you all of the things you need to work on right now. This is going to be a mirror. This person is going to be a very strong mirror, okay? You feel very much like this person is an equal. Okay, you've met your match, Aries. And right now, whoopsie, Queen of Swords goes up here. So right now, you could be in this place of, you know, I don't really know, very blind to the idea that this person is going to come across your path. You're just working and doing your thing. You're kind of stuck in a bit of a mindset here. And this person shows up, Queen of Swords. And so it's a very cerebral kind of relationship. This is the kind of relationship that is about like witty banter. This person's very smart, charming, but it's not, there's not a lot of feeling here. There's a lot of thinking here. So this person reflects back to you all of the things about a previous relationship. This person is a past life soulmate. Judgment, 6 of Cups, very much a past life soulmate. And it's going to require a lot of effort on your part to navigate. They are very smart. You are the one that's going to have to take action here, Aries. Very smart. Very, someone you'd even term as brilliant, and someone who's challenging to you, someone who is exhilarating, inspirational, and you feel a lot of passion for this person. Let's see. Yes, I think this could be a really nice thing, but I feel like they're going to resist you at first, okay? And then when you really get to the point of offering something tangible, I feel like they're just like, I'm not coming toward you unless you're deciding to be in a relationship and unless you're serious about this. I'm not going to do it. So you're going to have to decide if you want to take action on this person. Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taurus. They're very accomplished, very smart. All right, you're going to need to be on your toes, Aries, okay? All right, so, but this is your match. You've met your match. Taurus, let's see about Taurus here. What's going on for Taurus? I just talked about Taurus for a second there. Could be a Taurus. But let's talk about Taurus. Let's talk about you. All right, what's going on for you? Serendipity, luck, Jupiter energy. Even though Jupiter is in retrograde right now, that can be, especially if you have Jupiter retrograde in your birth chart, Jupiter in retrograde can be about being like hasty, which isn't normally what Taurus energy is. But that might bring you something that you wouldn't normally get, right? If we do what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got. And now doing something a little bit differently might bring in some luck for you, okay? Emperor underneath. Okay, there's Aries. This might be a reciprocal reading here. King of Cups. Page of Cups. Ace of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Chariot. Ace of Cups. Wow. So 2 aces in this Taurus reading. I feel like you might be driving to see them or them driving to see you. This person is single. Okay, there's a small, I feel like you feel a lot of love for this person. And so far, it's only been a little bit of flirting, not really a lot of sexy talk or anything like that. This is much more on the nature of money and time and what do I want for my life, and all, there's like big conversations going on here. But you might have been a little bit, it's very out of character to be not random, but just sort of flying off, doing something very spontaneous. Okay, that's not really a Taurian quality, but I think that brings in some clarity here in this relationship, that you're willing to do something, you're willing to be spontaneous. Okay, this person could be a Virgo. It's going to take some time here. This is really going to test your desire to be with this person. I think they are testing you. They're not going to let it just happen quickly. They're going to kind of let it play out a little bit. That could be a little frustrating for you. I feel like you're like, what else do I need to do? I'm showing you that this is what I want. Well, they're going to put you through your paces, Taurus. Okay? It's not that I just think that they're very confident. I don't think they're playing games with you, but I do think that they're like, look, I'm not just going to, jump into a relationship with just anybody. You're going to have to prove to me. Okay? So that's what's going on, Taurus. You're going to have to prove to them. All that glitters. This is for Gemini. This is the last sign we're doing today, because we've done all the other 11. All right, Gemini, all that glitters. Something about money, or something about, you're attracted to a situation around money. Okay. 10 of Wands, you've got a burden to put down. 5 of Swords, that's you. 7 of Pentacles. Hierophant. Death, transformation. 10 of Cups, I knew that was coming. Devil energy, wow. Page of Wands. Wow. Okay, so you might be attracted to a person who is a Hierophant, somebody who is a teacher, a preacher, a leader of some kind. You could also want connection and commitment from this person. Transformation, death. But then we got the Devil card here. And that says to me that this might be a, I don't like that 5 of Swords as you. I think you might try to manipulate this person into marrying you, or somehow take advantage of a situation. You put in your time and effort. I feel like you're at like the end of, you might be running out of gas, or at the end of something, at the end of a situation where you're like, okay, I just need to have this person either commit to me or I need to move on. All right, give me clarity around this Devil. I haven't clarified anybody yet so far, but clarity around the Devil card. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, Fool. Okay, this person is Justice. This person is very stable. They could be somebody who has a lot of money, or somebody who is very desirable. They're very sparkly, okay? They're somebody very desirable, very sexy to you. You're waiting for them to make some kind of decision, and it's keeping you on the horns of this dilemma, okay? It's keeping you in this stuck place until they make a choice. It's like not your choice to make, it's them, and that's really frustrating, okay? So I think that they are going to make a choice. They are going to take a leap of faith with you. They are doing that, and it's going to feel pretty good. Now the relationship will be balanced. I feel like you're inspired by this person. Okay, I really do. I feel like you're inspired by this person, and you are going in the direction of 10 of Cups. That's what you've been wanting. And so to get there, this person needs to choose to come to you. The 5 of Swords, though, Gemini, I feel like you might be There's a little manipulation there. 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands, High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this person needs to, it's like, decide or you're done here. Pretty soon. I feel like this is the time when it's like, you know, make the decision or I'm done. So Gemini, I think they are gonna jump toward you. Just so you know. Okay? All right, everybody. That is Monday morning message for you guys for this week. If you're on Patreon, this reading is also seen on Patreon. I usually put all my extendeds for the morning messages over there. This one will also be on Patreon, and you can catch it there too if you like, for the week of June 22nd.